MAT263 Linear Algebra, Application of Linear Algebra. In this video, we are going to discuss about introduction of the case study, purpose of study, methodology, result and discussion, and conclusion. Before that, I would like to introduce our team member. First, we have Muhammad Haryadi bin Manjani. Next, Muhammad Afnan Haziq bin Seman. Next, Muhammad Adik Adam bin Zainul Abidin. Next, Nabil Irfan bin Nasharuddin.
Hey Billy, what you do?
Yo, I'm playing PUBG right now. Wait.
Seriously?
Yeah. There's 2 teams left, but I need to enter the safe zone first. But I don't know whether the enemy or I'm going to enter the safe zone.
I think you have to use vector concept, which is magnitude, to determine with either the enemy of you to enter the safe zone first.
Interesting.
Sounds interesting, right?
Yes, but I have to find the angle to shoot the enemy.
Oh, that's right. So I think you have to use dot product also to calculate it.
Okay, interesting. Let's move to the calculation.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I'm going to talk about the introduction of vector. What is vector? Vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. It is typically represented by a directed line segment, begins from origin 0, 0 and ends at point A, A1, A2. Vectors that we encounter in physics are vectored in 2 space or 3 space. Here is the example of the vector. So in this video, we're going to study about the case which is Billy, who is a mathematical student who loves to play game, especially PUBG Mobile, are trying to apply what he learns into the game. He uses the vector concept in the game to improve his gameplay and skill.
So, what is the purpose of this study? The first one, we want to study the application of vector in the solving in real life and in the game. The second one is to find the distance between players and the safe zone. The third one is to calculate the angle between the team player and the other enemies. And the last one is to determine the answer using formula of magnitude and dot product. That's all for the purpose of study. Now we are moving to methodology.
Now we are moving to the methodology. In PUBG Mobile's Live It map, a player needs to enter the last safe zone, the circle, while avoiding enemy players. The player is currently at a specific location on the map, denoted as triangle, and must decide the safest path to reach the last circle given the location of other players. The objective is to determine which player is the fastest to enter the safe zone.
So, as our main purpose of this case, we want to find the distance of each player to the safe zone. So we are going to use magnitude formula, which is magnitude vector is equals to square root of component square, each component square plus the other component square. Okay, so now for the magnitude of vector u is square root of 1 square plus 4 square, and we will get square root of 17, and the unit is unit. So we get, if we use calculator, we are going to get 4.1231 unit. The second one is magnitude of vector v, which is we get 5 units, same as vector y, we also get 5 units. So for the next one, there is one important there is one important information, which is each square of the graph determines 100 meter. So for the magnitude u that we obtained before in our previous calculation, we get 4.1231 units, and we have to multiply it with 100 meter. So what we get is 412.31 meter, and for vector v and vector y, we get 500 meter by multiply the magnitude of the vector, which is 5 multiplied with 100 meter, and then you get 500 meter. So from this calculation, we get that vector of u, magnitude of vector u, is the fastest team will reach the safe zone first. Compared to the first and the second enemy, they are a bit late to reach the safe zone because they have to run for 500 meter compared to our team, which is 412 and 0.31 meters only.
We are moving to the next question. Based on the figure, calculate the angle between the player and two enemies. On the right side, you can see the figure of the players and enemy. So, for the solution, we need to find the vector for the first enemy and second enemy. For the first enemy, we will get -4, and second enemy -7. Then, we have obtained the dot product of kx1 and kx2. The answer of it is equal to 40. Next step, we have to find magnitude for kx1 and kx2. For magnitude for kx1, we get 4 square root of 2, and for magnitude of kx2, we get square root 58. The last step of this calculation, we have to find the angle between player and two enemies. The formula is arc cos of the product kx1 with kx2 over magnitude of kx1 multiplied with magnitude of kx2. After all the substitution from the previous calculation, the final answer is theta is equal to 21.80 degree.
Okay, next we move to the result and discussion. So for the first question 1, is called determine which player is the fastest to enter the safe zone. So player to safe zone is 412.31 meters. Enemy 1 and enemy 2 to the safe zone is 500 meters. So based on the result, player will arrive first to the safe zone with distance 412.31 meters compared to enemy 1 and enemy 2. So the result for question 2 is, based on the figures, calculate the angle between the players and two enemies. The angle between the players and two enemies is 21.80 degrees. So based on the result, the angle between player with enemy 1 and enemy 2 to shoot is 21.80 degrees. It will help player to know the position enemy and easy to shoot them. Okay, so the last of this video is conclusion. Vectors are fundamental mathematical entities that represent quantities having both magnitude and direction. They are widely used in various fields such as physics, engineering, computer science, and mathematics. In this slide, we are used magnitude of a vector and dot product. The magnitude of vector offer a way to quantity to compare the size of vector. The dot product, also known as the scalar product, is a fundamental operation in vector mathematics that provide important insight into the relationship between two vectors. So here are the references. So this is all from us. Thank you.